Hi, everyone. Good friends are hard to find, and true friends are even rarer. So, what is the difference between good and true friends? Good and true friends are very similar in many ways, but in my opinion, the subtle distinction between the two is that a good friend touches your heart, but a true friend is in your heart. Let me say that again. Good and true friends are very similar in many ways, but in my opinion, the subtle distinction between the two is that a good friend touches your heart, but a true friend is in your heart. Today, we're going to talk about the four signs of a true friend. The four signs will be represented by the spelling of the word true, True. T for trustworthy. True friends are people you can trust with all your thoughts and feelings. You can be and express your authentic self without being judged or criticized. True friends will give you grace even when you're at your worst. You know they would never betray you and they will always have your best interest at heart. They protect you and stand by you no matter what. They are always supportive and think the best of you. They are fiercely loyal and will do anything for you. R for reliable. True friends are always reliable. You can always count on them to be there through the good times and bad times. It's easy to ride the good times with people, but what happens when the tough times happen? True friends are right there next to you in the trenches, shoulder to shoulder, facing life storms together. While a good friend is dependable and will be there for you most of the time, a true friend will always be dependable and will be there for you all the time. U for understanding. True friends naturally understand you. They get you and know exactly where you're coming from. You're on the same page and don't have to explain what you mean. You share the same values, life views, and perspectives. They can anticipate what you're thinking without you saying a word. While a good friend can understand your thoughts, a true friend can speak your thoughts. Let me say it again. While a good friend can understand your thoughts, a true friend can speak your thoughts. And I will add also that a true friend can read your mind as well. E for extra mile. True friends always go the extra mile without you asking. They know and understand you so well that they are willing to go the extra mile to accommodate your needs and help you make life easier. I'm sorry, and help make your life easier. While a good friend will walk a mile for you, a true friend will walk 100 miles. Let me say this again. While a good friend will walk a mile for you, a true friend will walk 100 miles. In summary, whether a good or true friend, both are a blessing to have in your life. Never take them for granted and cherish them with all your heart. The reason why I want to talk about this today is because I've been dealing with a very difficult situation with my ex-husband who is having major health issues right now. And if all you have seen my other previous videos, you've heard me say that my ex-husband is my best friend. He's a very good friend, and we've remained in touch even after our divorce many years ago. So currently, he is going through some major health issues, so it's been pretty rough. The last several weeks have been challenging emotionally for me because I've been visiting him in the hospital and rehab centers as he's facing challenges with multiple issues ranging from the quality of healthcare and side effects from the medications he's on. And now he will soon start radiation and other treatments to heal from lung, bladder, and prostate cancer. Um, so yeah, I it's been very challenging the last few weeks. I am still going to make an effort to make videos and to communicate with all of you. Um, However, it has been very emotionally and physically hard on me. Dealing with just the fact that knowing that he has health issues, major health issues, and then the other issues that I mentioned as well. You know, s- Communicating with the healthcare professionals, trying to stay on top of what's happening and the issues, um, and just his side effects from some of the medications they had prescribed. So it's been very, very challenging. And just within the health industry alone, there's issues and challenges in that area as well, as far as communication goes, the level quality of care. I've been dealing with all of that. It's been somewhat very frustrating um, and disheartening. Okay, and so I will share more about that as we go along. But right now, tomorrow he's going to be starting his first radiation treatment. And I just want to say that it's not until you go through these tough times that you realize who your real friends are. And I am my ex-husband's truest friend, and I realize he's my truest friend as well. I continue to ask you to keep us in your prayers. It's a long road ahead and the challenges of treatment and recovery. It's a long road ahead with the challenges of treatment and recovery. I'll admit it's been very emotional time for me, but I'm determined to stand by him and do everything I can to help him get through this. Um, so let me just stop right there. And this is a very short video, but I feel I needed to put this out just so I can communicate with all of you to let you know what's going on. Overall, I am doing okay. I have my good days and I have some bad days where um, there are times that I just can't hold back the tears, and I have to let out my emotions. Um, but I just want to say that I am doing everything I can, and I'm willing to face the challenges with him. Right now, because of the medication he's under, some of the side effects he's had has been made it very difficult for him to be coherent. And so I so that in itself is uh not a pleasant thing to have to deal with either, when you know that you know how your friend is when he's normal, right? Or he or she, but to see them in this state of weakness, of confusion, it's a lot to take. And I realize that I have to be the strong one. I have to be the voice for him, be his strongest advocate through this process. So for those of you who are going through this, who also have been through this, I'm sure you can understand and appreciate everything that I'm going through at the moment. So I ask that you continue to keep us in your prayers, and I will share more as we go along. But it is just the start of a long journey ahead of us through this, and it's not going to be easy. And I, I'll be honest, I wasn't prepared for this. Me and my current husband, we were not prepared for this um, event in our lives. It just happened all of a sudden, unexpectedly. I get a call a few weeks ago that my ex-husband needed help from me. He called me, left me a message. He had to rush to the emergency room, and so everything from there has from that point forth, it's kind of snowballed, and it's I've been by his side. We've both been uh, our schedules have revolved around his care and visiting him at the hospital, and he was at a rehab center a few weeks ago, and that in itself was not a pleasant experience as well. So I'll just leave it at that. I will share more about that later as well. My primary concern and focus is for him to get well and to make sure he gets the care that he needs so that he can get well. All these other peripheral issues, as far as the quality of care, the communication issues in the hospitals and the rehab centers, all that will be dealt with later. However, right now, I think thinking through this logically, the main focus needs to be on his health care and his healing. Um, that's the primary focus and the main focus at this point. So, okay, folks, I hope um, this video uh, has been, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will say that I didn't, it's not till you go through something like this that you really can see who your friends are, right? Anyone can say that they're your friend. Anyone can claim that they're a good friend of yours, but it's not until you go through these moments in life where you're at your lowest point that you actually see who's really standing by you, right? And the reverse is true too. You don't realize how much you really care for somebody until an event like this happens. So it works both ways, and I really I have realized how much heart I have for my ex-husband and how much I value his friendship and all the years, the good times we've had together. So um, it's been quite a learning experience and definitely an eye opener as far as uh, who what good friends are and what true friends are. So I hope this video has you know been helpful to all of you, and that you if you feel free to please put comments and add any comments or questions you have, or share your experiences if you can resonate with what I'm going through. And if you have anything else you want to add about your understanding or your uh, what you feel a good friend is versus a true friend. Okay. And again, I want to say that they both are blessings in people's lives. A good friend and a true friend is very hard to find. uh and so I don't want to make light of a good friend. They both are very, very special. Okay. But I did feel the need to talk about what specifically a true friend is. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click like and click share, and please remember to subscribe to my channel so that you can be updated on all my future videos. Okay, folks, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.